improving their stories, their lives by owning and sharing their own stories. So here we're gonna talk a little more about personal branding, but before to start everything, I want to know here who here now are in the fundraising process, looking for money, raising money, or looking for investors, or looking for VC companies. Please let me know here in the chat. Send me hi or me, something like this. I want to know who is in this, who are in this moment right now. Yeah, okay, currently raising. Okay, okay. I will try it. Okay, I share the link again. Yeah, nice. Nice to know that. So let me know, how cold emails did you send the last month? Please tell me here, A, B, C, or D. Let me know. 0 to 20, 21 to 15, 51, 400, or more than 100. I want to know. Nice. Andrew say B. Okay. D, more than 100. Nice. 0. Okay. Let's move on then. And through these emails, how many interviews did you get from this? A, B, C, or D? A, 0, B, 1 to 3, C, 4 to 8, or D, more than 8? B, nice. Okay, this is the difference. I want to understand the difference between chasing or be chased. Okay, and this is how the conversation starts. I am sure that most of you guys are now in this process, being chasing what you're doing right now. Stuck in this cold email that is spiral, sending cold emails, looking for some interviews, have some answers sometimes, or sometimes have no answers at all, saying that you are reluctant and no one to know to need you because what you are building is amazing, so no one needs to know you. Or maybe you're posting randomly revenue numbers on LinkedIn, or maybe you are DMing more than 20 to 200 angels on Twitter, or you're waiting until you have your product market fit to build a brand, or you're thinking, oh, my co-founder is the face, I'm just coding here, my part is just code, I don't want to share who I am. Or maybe you're thinking, I don't need media, I just need customers. Or maybe you're thinking, I just will build my brand or my personal branding when I start the fundraising process. This is not fundraising. This is you begging. This is you looking for people and say, please invest in my company. Please give me money. Please look at me. Please give me money. And this is the chasing process. When you need to look for a lot of people, send 1,000 emails and maybe have 1, 2, 3, 5 answers, one meeting that threw you for nothing. But what if instead of you chase them, they chase you? They looking for you. They saw you and recognize you as a leader and understand the power of what you're building, the power of your company, and start to look for you. That's the difference, and that's what personal branding can do for you. This is the bit chased way. They did an analysis of Korean startups, and they found and they discovered that the personal branding indirectly drives to success. In other words, personal branding brings you more opportunities, more ways to speaking, more networking, more warm introductions, and this leads you to the success. I mean, this leads you to the right person that could invest in your company. And this is something that I'm not saying about this. This is Jeff Bezos saying, the founder of Amazon. Your personal branding, it's what people say about you when you leave the room. This is something that really important that you need to understand right now. If you believe or not if you like it or not, if you work on this or not, you already have your personal branding. Because people already say something about you. But the whole point is what they are saying about you. It's a good thing, it's a bad thing, they're saying nothing. This is your personal branding. Something that you already have. And now I want you to have control of this. As I told you, personal branding is like gravity. If you believe in gravity or not, the gravity exists. If you believe in personal branding or not, it exists and has a huge impact on you, in your life, and in your business. And I know because I talk with a thousand of founders, and most of they say, "Oh, I don't want to marketing. I don't want to promote myself. I don't like this. I don't. I'm so good. I don't need to show people that I'm good. I'm good, and this is enough." And there's a huge difference between your ego and your personal branding. Because when you are leading by your ego, you are thinking that you are good and that's enough. People need to recognize you. You don't need to say nothing. Or your ego is saying, I hate to market myself. I don't like it. I don't like to sell myself. I don't like to promote myself. I don't care about what other people say. This is your ego saying that you don't need to do it. But your personal branding is understanding that the market has a picture of you and you can control it. The personal branding understands that you know that you're good, and you know that you need to showing the market that you are good. Basically, when you understand the importance of the personal branding, how this can lead you to the great opportunities, the great people, and the VC and the angels that could invest in your company, you can improve your reputation, your credibility, your authority, and your possibilities. Working in your personal branding is understanding and get this control about the narrative of yourself for you. Because outside this, people are talking about you, something. They are talking about your company, they are talking about your milestones, they are talking about what you're building. But if you don't work on this, you cannot control what they are talking about. And the opposite side, when you control this, you can use this narrative to increase your reputation, to increase your credibility, your authority, and through this, have more possibilities. Okay? So, founders with strong personal brands attracts strategic angels, industry experts, not just money. Brand name VCs and build credibility for the next round. They could improve the negotiating leverage. They can hire quality investors with expertise, network, support, and they can hire more talent, people who want to work with you. This is a problem that a lot of founders passing. I talk with founders who say, "Oh, I have a brilliant idea. I have this brilliant product in my mind, but I'm not a code person and I cannot find someone to code for me." In the opposite side, if that person had a strong personal branding, she or he could have this person, this talent working with her, believing in her idea. She did not need to begging for someone to build something, because she's so recognized as an authority. She has a lot of credibility. So someone will say, "Oh, I believe in you. I want to work with you." And that's the point. That's what a personal branding can bring to you as a founder. And there's something important when we talk about, there's a lot of papers I can send for you guys if you want to, but there's a lot of papers saying what VCs have in mind when they choose to fundraise a company, to put money in a company. And I will not go deeper inside of these 7 unarticulate criterias that go beyond team and marketing and product for sure. I need you guys to understand that from the 7 numbers here, cognitive biases, founder market fix, internal firm dynamics, parallel potential, values alignment, personal chemistry, or FOMO. Look at these 7 numbers here, okay? We have 7. From these 7, 3 of them you can improve using your personal branding, which means your values alignment, your personal chemistry, and the fear of missing the next unicorn. This is the biggest fear of most of the VC and the angels. See a company that they could invest but they didn't, and they lose the next unicorn. And maybe someone here are building the next unicorn. But if you don't show this, they cannot recognize you. They cannot see you as the best option because they are receiving a lot of pitches, a lot. And some of people are the same. Some of them are the same. The FOMO, fear of missing the next unicorn, happen when you show in a crowded market you are the best choice. Okay, now I think it's clear the importance of the personal branding from now. And I want to share with you 2 tips and 1 more strategy. Okay, because I show the importance of building a personal brand and work on this. And now maybe you're asking, okay, how can I do it? How can I apply this in my business right now? How can I start it from zero? I don't know. What's the steps? First of all, you need to define your true north. How much do you really need? This is important to know. This is really important to know. What are you going to do with this capital? And what investors bring you more than money? Network, expertise, credibility. What do you need them beyond capital? This is important to understand. If you have a healthcare startup, for example, you need to look for a VC that invests in this kind of company or project because we talk about it. They need to have the true alignment. And this is important to understand. When they have the alignment of values, they can trust on you. And it's easier. And it's easier to share your wisdom, to share your vision, to share your mission. They're going to understand it better. Second one, you need to be accurate. Instead of saying, oh, we are a tech startup looking for funding, we need to say, we are building a vertical AI for logistics, specifically solving X problem that costs the industry Y billion annually, currently in conversation with pre-seed VC focus on supply chain innovation. This makes the whole difference. Instead of just say, oh, we are here building this tech company or building this new software, you say the whole thing that you do. What kind of problem you solve? What kind of industry you are? How much money you save for the industry or you can generate? This changes everything. This is the elevator pitch. So if you could say in 1 sentence what you do, you can do it right now. If someone asks you randomly, you can answer this. You have this clarity. This is important to have, and this changes everything. Okay, now you understand that you need to define your true north and go to the person that will help you. And you understand that you need to be accurate. This is the war strategy, and this is really important. I'm sharing with you guys because this is something that could change your life right now. So please use this strategy. I just share these things with my clients and I open this for you. This is what you can do right now. List 20 VCs who invest in your category in the last 18 months. Okay, make this list. Put them 20 and go see what kind of media they follow. Could be TechCrunch. Okay, this is a big media. But if you go to small medias they follow, go there. Go to the Twitter or the Facebook or the LinkedIn and look for what kind of place they search for news or they are following for news. You're gonna find something. I'm really sure you're gonna find something. A small one that could help you. And then you go there and or you can hire a PR or something like this to publish news about you or about your company or about your milestones. This is not you saying to a VC, hey, please, I'm begging you, give me your money. This is you showing in the media that you have the milestones, that you have a company, that you have one idea, that you have a really nice project. And suddenly, imagine the VC is like looking for news in your computer and he sees something about you. Maybe he thinks, oh, this could be nice. You're not going there begging for money. You're showing in the media, you're making media talk about you, and this changes everything. How do you know what kind of media they follow? You need to go to the profile, for example, and see what kind of things they follow. Maybe it could be a smaller company about tech, about healthcare, about crypto. It depends of what industry you are. And you can go there and publish news about you. Talk with the company, understand what kind of thing you can do. This is a thing, okay? Another strategy is be a spider. What does a spider do? A spider, when she needs to hunt, she didn't go there and try to hunt like crazy. No, she just built a web and wait. This is what you need to do. Build your web. Position yourself as a thought leader in the exact pain point that you solve in your company. Build your network. Start to talk in events, in podcasts, in conferences. Make media talk about you, making people talk about you. Be seen as a leader. So it will be easier, 1,000 times easier to a VC company or an angel invest on you because you have a lot of people believing in your idea, seeing you as a leader. And for the next years, building a community is something, it's real capital. It's real capital. If you want to build a product or a software, you need people talking about you. And if you have a community, which you can build through your personal branding, you'll be 1,000 times easier to raise money. So if you could do something for yourself, if you could take just one thing from this, all this speaking, remember, be a spider. Build your web. Position yourself as a leader. Go to events. Build your networking. Go to podcasts. Go to conferences. Make media talks about you. And show that you're a leader. You'll change everything. And this is the presence mechanism, okay? It's like a wheel, works like a wheel. So when you build your networking, you can have more promotion about you, about yourself. about what you do. And you can be invited to speak in events or podcasts or channels of YouTube or being published in news. This will increase your media presence. And when you increase your media presence, you can increase your networking, who will increase your promotion and will make you speaking more events or conference or panels or whatever. Places to be seen as a leader. This is a presence mechanism, okay? And if you want to someone invest in your company, it's your responsibility to make them trust you. This is important. And to make them trust you, we need to look for three things, three tires to build your credibility. First, your mission. Second, your authority. Third, your reputation. Your mission, it's simple. It's about you, who you are. What's your history? What's your background? Why are you different? Why should they trust in your company? How do you prove that you can lead a team? Why now? Why now are you ready for this? Why should they choose you instead of another founder, another idea, another company? Who do you serve exactly? What outcome do you exist to create? Why should anyone trust in your company? How have you led teams before? So when you talk about credibility, it's important to understand that it's a mechanism building by three things. First is your mission, you. They need to understand about you. They need to see clearly what is your history, what's your background, why you're different, how you can lead a team. The second thing is your authority. Do people recognize you as a leader? Are your ideas clear? In your company, your team follow your ideas? Do you have a book? Do you have a good site where people can find trustworthy information about you? What results can you prove? Where have you talked or published it? And something that I didn't mention here, and I decided to share with you right now, is when you go to do a pitch, how is your posture? You speak with confidence? Or you speak like shy, trying to not speak, afraid of what they're gonna tell about you? How do you position yourself? This is part of your authority too. I saw a lot of founders in the moment of the pitch acting with a shy posture, not confident, with the shoulders like trying to be under the ground. It's like you're there. It's your moment to sell your idea, to sell your company. If you cannot trust in you, if you cannot show that you are a person they can trust on you, how can they trust you? This is part of your authority. And the third step is your reputation. Reputation is capital. How is the quality of your networking? Which contacts do you have that could help you now? Who can make a warm introduction to you? What media says about you? Did you receive invitations to speak in podcasts or events? If someone Googles your name, what will they find? I want to do a little break right now and ask you guys to go to Google right now and search for your name. Go there, search for your name, and tell me here in the chat what appears. If it's your website, if your company website, if your LinkedIn profile, if it's a podcast that you speak, if it's a book that you write, or if it's nothing. Because this is a sign of the quality of your personal branding. If you can't find nothing, this is your personal branding too. Or if they can find, I don't know, a picture of you in vacation with your family. This is your personal branding. Okay? Can you scroll back to step 2? Yeah, for sure. This is a step 2. Your authority. So when you go to Google, this is a simple thing that you can do right now. You can understand better. Because if you are looking for money, 2 million, 3 million, $5 million, do you think they will not Google your name? For sure they will do it. Okay. Can we Google somebody else instead of yourself? Can you do that for each other with feedbacks? This is an amazing idea, Feli. This is an amazing idea to Google the name of each other and try to and give feedbacks. This is an amazing idea that you can do to understand what you can improve to make you sing like a leader, be seen like a leader. Okay? So I will share this PDF with you later. No worries. Let's move on for the third step, the reputation. Nice. So now you understand. If you go to the Google and search for your name, you can see what is there or not. But what you need to understand here that you can control it. From now, you can control it. Okay? What do customers, teammates, and investors say about you in 3 words? This is another really good exercise that you can do with your team. Go to your team and ask, oh, can you describe me with 3 words? And you can see how they are seeing you. Okay? And this is important too. What happens after someone sees you? The person go to a funnel, the person go to a website. What? What happened? This is important to understand. Okay? So this is the 3 steps that build your credibility and improve the quality of your personal branding and improve the possibilities that you have to fundraising your company. And it's really important to understand this, that the most important part to build your personal branding is not when you are open the fundraising process. It's before there. Because if you start to building your personal branding and you have a strong personal branding and you open the fundraising process, people you know your company, you know your idea, you understand about you, you're gonna see you as a leader. And when you open the fundraising, you have a lot of people interested in your company. It will be easier for you to convince them because through your personal branding, you build your web like a spider.